Your due date's come and gone, you're freaking out, everyone's calling you, wondering what in the world is going on and when you're gonna have your baby. It can be so overwhelming to go past your guest date. I have done it 4 times myself, and I've got you. So here are some tips to help you to get through the next couple weeks or a couple days. The first one is to stop answering every single message and text. I am fine. I will let you know when the baby is here. Set the boundary now, because here's the deal. People who don't have boundaries now are going to continue to not have boundaries as this baby gets older. And so setting your boundaries now in pregnancy is a really great skill for setting them for the future. Yes, do the natural induction things, but only if they're not causing added stress, because they're supposed to be fun. They're supposed to take your mind off things. They're not supposed to make you feel so overwhelmed like it's your job to go into labor. If you did none of those things, you would still eventually go into labor. But here's some healthy things that you could be doing and spending your time in. Number 1, have some good sex. Get an orgasm. Those orgasms are a really big part of it, as if you have a male partner, getting some semen on the cervix. Granted, if your water is not yet broken. Go for a walk, go to a movie, do something that makes you laugh. Release oxytocin. That's why sex, laughing, even crying if you're feeling overwhelmed, releasing your pent-up emotions is a really important piece into going into labor. We have a really great pre-induction flow pinned to our reels that you can check out. Doing those movements is going to help create some balance in those tissues that can support baby getting into the pelvis and signaling that labor to begin. Sometimes babies are waiting to kind of start this process until there's a more balanced space for them to enter into. And so doing some gentle balancing work can sometimes be the thing to push you over the edge into labor. Have you ever boiled some water, you filled up the pot, and then you just watch and wait for it to boil? How long does it feel like it takes when you're sitting there staring at it? It feels like it's taking forever. So that is all to say, go get yourself busy with something that's not thinking about every little sensation in your body. Ignorance is bliss. Ignore it as long as you can, and I promise you, when you're in actual labor, you won't be able to mistake it. You're not going to question. If you're questioning, is this really it? It's not yet time to go into your place of birth or to have your people come to you anyway. So ignore it as long as you can. Go about your life. Play with your kids. Go on a date with your partner. Stop overthinking it. Stop waiting for that pot to boil, and pretty soon it's going to be boiling over and you're going to feel like it didn't take quite so long because you weren't overly focused on it. So do yourself a favor and stop over analyzing every little fluid or twinge or pain, and just move through your life, and pretty soon you will be in labor, I promise you.